Hey guys, my name is Jasmine.
Hi, I'm Cheryl.
And we are from Advanced Modern Beauty. Yes. So we are a mother-daughter cosmetologist esthetician duo at the moment. I'm 18 years old. I started practicing lashes about a couple of years back, or actually maybe 3 years ago.
Yeah, almost 3. Yeah, 3 years actually. Yes.
Yeah, and I just recently finished cosmetology school as well. So I'm, following in her footsteps.
It's very exciting.
Yes. This is our first podcast episode together. Well, just ever in general. We don't have other podcasts. So this is going to be like our documentation of like this journey together, because I feel like we have a very unique situation where we're mother and daughter doing this like together and in the same business, in the same salon. And my life's just getting started. She's been doing this for a long time. So today we're just going to be kind of like introducing ourselves, and I'm going to ask her some questions, kind of like an interview style, and just kind of give you guys some background on who we are and what we do and what we are going to keep doing.
Yes,
So,
exciting.
Yes, okay. So we'll start with like, where did you start? Like, what did you do in the beginning? Because I know you didn't start off doing lashes. Like, what did you do,
I didn't.
way back when, before I was born?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So first, I did retail and then got into nails. And then when I got my nails, I went just to get my esthetician so I can also do some waxing. And so with that license, I just realized I can do lashes underneath that license. So I went for training for lashes, and then after that, it kind of just, the ball just keep rolling after lashes. And then I got to do permanent makeup, which I love. And after that, it's like, you know what? It's amazing. Love the work I do. And I also want to teach. So I just did not just teach. I also went to get my Washington State trainer's license also. And so, yeah, it's just, after that, it's been, over 10 years now since I've been doing this. And I'm still liking it and still loving it. And it's a very rewarding type of career that I am so proud that she's also involved in it, and I'm glad that she likes it too. So it's gonna be an adventure, and we're excited. Yeah, like she said, it's our first podcast, and we are not gonna just talk about stuff, but we're also gonna do some
like educational videos, and just like documenting honestly anything. Like we could do anything.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can let us know what topic you guys want us to do, or talk about. And
or questions you have.
Yes,
because we
definitely.
do get a lot of questions, like
Yes.
about what we do and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think one question that some of our clients do ask, like some don't know that she's my daughter. She's on the other side of the wall,
Is that over there?
Yeah, and then they find out she's my daughter. Like, oh wow, that's amazing that that she's 18 and she wants to be in this business with you. And I just, like I said, I'm proud of her. Her dad's proud of her. It's amazing that she's in this with us, and also it adds fresh perspective.
I love
fresh mind and fresh ideas.
Yeah.
Not just from us adults, but also from young adults who has a different way of seeing things from their eyes.
Yeah,
so.
That's definitely, besides actually, well, because right now I just do lashes, but she does other stuff too, like microblading, skincare, and stuff like that. But other than like actually doing the lashes, like one of my favorite parts about working with them is like the marketing side of it, honestly, because I'm going into college for marketing and business. So I do love like doing all the social media stuff, all the little like using Canva to like make all the flyers and like redesigning like all like the lash foam stuff and like the business cards and stuff like that. Like I love that side of it too. So it's a lot of fun. Did you think that I was going to be doing this with you? Like at all? Like
Right?
did that ever occur to you that maybe this would be something I did too? Or no?
When we open up the business, we know that our children will help with the business because it's what keeps our family afloat as far as like living expenses and stuff.
Yeah.
Like we want to introduce you guys like how business works, customer service, and how hard work is and what you have to do. But it's something that I never thought that she would be in the business, but I never have actually thought of like, oh, she's gonna be part of this, or she's not gonna be part of this.
Yeah.
To be honest, I've never really thought about it.
Yeah.
It was just like, when you were like 9, and I could vouch for some of my clients, like she would call, for their appointments. Like, oh my God, your daughter is so cute. She called, and so it's just introducing you to be part of the business, but never really thought of having her in the business. But we introduced it, and then you learned it, and she liked it, and again, we never really forced her. We just, as long as we introduce it to her and see what she thinks about it.
Yeah.
Right.
And honestly, I didn't think I was going to do this either, to be honest. Like, well, I didn't really know, obviously, because I took my first lash course when I was 16, right?
15.
Yeah. And so it was just not like something serious. It was just like something because it was over the summer.
Yeah.
I think I was going into my
Wow.
Yes, I was going into sophomore year because I was 15 all of sophomore year, 16 all of junior year, 17 all of senior year.
I see.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's so crazy. That feels like so long ago because I just graduated high school.
Yes.
So that feels like a long time ago. But yeah, obviously like starting that, I didn't think that this is what I was going to do. I honestly thought I was just going to like take a lash course just to like just to see just to know what I didn't know if I was really going to enjoy it. And if you asked me the beginning of high school to like now, like if me now could talk to me as a freshman, I would be very like, what? Like, because in my head it was always like, I'm gonna go through high school, go to like a 4-year university, and like pick a career and just do that. You know what I mean? But now I have a very like a different situation. It's a very unique situation. Yeah, so it's pretty cool.
It's amazing. I'm excited to introduce her to a lot of things happening. New things, like more services in our shop, and I'm excited for what she could bring into our shop because again, like fresh mind, fresh outlook, and fresh perspective and things, so very exciting.
Yes, very exciting.
I think like the other questions our clients would ask is like, does your body hurt?
Absolutely.
Like when it comes to this, because you're working like, you take breaks in between, but you're working back to back, and I think for me, like I've been in this industry for over 10 years, to be honest. My back doesn't hurt or my neck doesn't hurt. There are some things that I do tweak because I'm getting older now.
Me too.
That I should be moving my chair, but I don't. I'm like, oh crap, I should have like not done that. But other than that, no, it doesn't. So, how about you?
I definitely get the back pain. Not like after, but like in the moment. Like sometimes I think it's the way I'm sitting. My back, yes, my back hurts. My neck, yes, my neck too, because it's a lot of looking down. And so I feel like now, even after work, when I'm on my phone, I'm like, I need to like sit up like this.
Yes.
So that's definitely one thing that I feel like a lot of people can relate to. I feel like if you're in the industry, is the body pain. Even though you're just sitting, but that's why it's hurting, because you're just sitting.
Yes. Yeah. It's important, like after work, we get to do stretches. She's actually really good at going to the gym almost every night. So I'm trying to. I think another thing too is like, she lashes next to me, and so we do have a wall in between us, but like we do hear each other's teas. Like my guys are like, we're a little older, and they're like, ooh, what's a high school tea now, and then they hear what our stuff is happening.
Yeah.
We try not to laugh.
But HIPAA, we don't talk about our clients.
Yes. And me, I'll forget. I'll forget what you told me.
Oh my gosh.
No, within this industry, you become somebody's friend. You become somebody.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say therapist. I guess you could be a therapist to somebody, but we become the people that like
a safe space.
Yes, that's a good word. Safe space to come in, and they trust us to just listen and understanding, and there's no judgment, or whatever. It's you come in, you relax, or even some people don't even talk.
Yeah.
They like sleep and just like. Which is great too, because that means you make them feel comfortable, instead of like moving too much or something.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think like a big thing, I realized, obviously I knew this, but like lately I've been thinking a lot, like you have to be very social in a way in this industry. Like just being able to make people feel comfortable is like one of the most important things for us, because that's also like what makes them want to come, not only just come back to you, but just trust you as a person. And we were just talking about how like it's really interesting to like have that professional face, but also obviously like doing this industry, you also have to be like a real person. Like you're not just like, oh hi, welcome in. Like it's not just a hostess. Like these people are like, they're really like spending quality time with you if you really think about it.
Spending money.
Yeah, money and quality time with you, especially like when it comes to lashes or even like facials and stuff. And like you have clients that come back regularly, they become your friends. You become their friends, and you might follow them on social media. But like when you start seeing them every couple weeks for a few hours, like, you know, they become part of your routine and they want to talk to you about things. And it's like, yeah, they've become your friends. And like, I love all my clients or like everyone I meet, you know?
And
so
it's also really sweet too, like,
awesome.
that they share sometimes the personal stuff, you know, and then it's like, it makes you feel good in a way that like they trust you.
Yeah, absolutely.
To give those information, you know.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy. Like again, like I've been in this industry for so long, and I have clients. They have their kids when they're little. You know, I'm doing their kids' lashes. But
yeah, it's like.
But it's like they get older. I get older. I'm like, oh my god.
It gets deep, guys.
Like, so it's just like, oh my god, like 10 years, I might still be doing lashes. I don't know. But I'm going to be doing the grandbaby's lashes. Like, oh my god.
Generational lash techs over here.
I know.
It is pretty crazy. And
Well, yeah, some of my clients, they've known you since you were
since
7.
I was little. So since before I even...
Yeah, 7 years old.
Yeah, and I'm 18 now.
Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah. And again, one of my clients, we were just talking like, oh my gosh, Cheryl, how long have I known you? And I'm like, oh, you know what? I think like my son's 11. And I was like, I think Ethan was only 2 years old. She's like, oh my god.
And he's 11 now.
Yeah, he's like been like 9, almost 10 years. And I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah, I remember. And
and it's so rewarding, like seeing people like love their lashes or like, you know.
It's the best nap ever.
Yes, that too.
Yes.
Great nap.
Yes, great nap.
Yes.
You wake up fluffy.
Right.
Butterflies in your lashes.
Right. And remember, guys, when you get your lashes done, you get therapy with it. You don't get lashes when you go to therapy, and it's way more expensive. So
that's true.
Keep that in mind.
True. That is true.
Yeah.
Another question too is how. I mean, like sometimes I hear from your clients on the other side of the wall, like, is this your shop? You know, like you're renting, but then you say it's your mom, and you're like, oh wow. And sometimes they do ask, like, how does it feel to like work with your parents, you know, or your mom, you know, and so what do you feel?
We definitely, like, it's so much fun. It is so much fun. It's fun to wake up early and come here with my mom, you know, like, I've never had an outside job other than this, so, like, honestly, I couldn't compare it to anything, but, like, honestly, I don't think I could ask for much better. Like, I'd rather come to work with my mom than come to work for some other, you know, other people. Yeah. Honestly, it's a lot of fun.
She can't get fired, unfortunately.
Yeah, I can't get fired. There will be no firing me here. Yeah, it's obviously we butt heads sometimes. We're still mother and daughter.
Yeah.
But we have a very close relationship, and I think like working together also like helps that a lot.
Yeah.
And yeah, I do really enjoy it. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. It is. I'm just so proud of her. Like, she's just so mature. She's so mature.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like an old lady.
Yeah. Sometimes she's the one that like, Mom, time to wake up. We gotta go. You know. So it's amazing. She motivates me, and I hope I do motivate her too. Yeah. And it's just right now it's perfect. You know.
Yeah, and we just have like so much stuff to like build on.
Yeah.
And like this is really just kind of the beginning.
Yes.
Like,
There's so much like. Her mind's just like, Mom, do this, do this, you know,
got
like,
lots of ideas.
We have so much ideas, and then so we're very excited. I'm so excited to be in. I'm excited for her to be in here, you know, to again fresh outlook in things, and then yeah.
And then again, like we said, like this podcast is kind of like us documenting like what this journey is like, and we're gonna do like educational videos and stuff too, and really get into like what lashing is, because a lot of people get not confused, but some people do. Like sometimes I forget that like just this is my job and I know what I'm doing that other people don't. Like people ask me sometimes like, how does it feel standing all day while you work? And I'm like, standing? I'm like, you think I'm standing while I'm lashing? I'm like, absolutely not. And so stuff like that, you know, like we're definitely gonna do educational videos, and we'll probably we'll do like daily vlogs, you know, just seeing like what like, you know, a day and life is like, you know, us working together and like doing different services. And we'll do like a salon tour. Like we have a lot of like stuff like
ideas
planned and a lot of ideas too.
And it's not just for lashing too. We're gonna be doing some permanent makeup and also some skincare, like any type of questions you guys may have, you could always ask also.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And
And also this industry is not just what you know for what you learn from your instructors or not. This industry is like, it grows.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, there are some things that like I've learned throughout the years that I didn't learn when I took classes, and not just for lashes, it's also for permanent makeup and skincare, you know. And then those are the things that you have to be curious about learning and wanting to learn more, because now those are the things that I have learned extra and now I'm giving to her. And because the things that sometimes she sees in social media is a little bit different from what I see also.
Right, absolutely. Yeah, like she said, it's ever growing industry. Like, you know, you started off doing nails.
Yeah.
And now, like, look, now you're like a lash salon that does microblading, facials. It's like, there's always something new to learn. I also feel like this industry just will never die. Like,
no.
Who doesn't want their lashes done?
Yes, it's self-care, you know?
It's like,
my lashes, I'm coming for you, you know,
it's
like I'm ready.
It's instilling the confidence in people. That is also what makes this job very rewarding, is like seeing that, like, yeah, like you said, like it's not always superficial. It's not always about just like, oh, you look good, but it's like, you know, you look good, you feel good, you know. It's like, that's why people do a lot of things. You look good, you feel good, like you just, and it feels great to like make other people feel that way.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
of course.
Yeah,
and not just lashes, eyebrows too. You know, like I have some clients that have no eyebrows, and we get them done, and they're just like a whole new person, whole new confidence in themselves. Yeah. Okay, so when it comes to that, I did her lashes for the first time a couple days ago. So how do you like now? How do you feel about the confidence?
Well, for one, it feels great to not have to wake up and take 30 minutes to do like my entire like mascara routine. Like she'd always be ready to go because I do her lashes. Yes. And I'd be like, okay, well not everyone wakes up with lashes, so like give me 30 minutes, you know. But it feels. I love them actually. They look great.
Yes. And she was questioning me and what I'm gonna do to her lashes.
I know, because I was nervous, and that's another thing is that what people are always on me about, and they're like, "Oh, like how long have you been doing this?" I'm like, "Oh, I've been like doing it for like a couple of years," and they're like, "Oh, like do you get your lashes done?" I'm like, "No, I've never had them done," and they're like,
"How are you gonna do mine?"
Yeah, no, that, and then they're just like, "Wait, what?" They're like so confused. They're like, "Your mom does lashes, you do lashes, you never had your lashes," and I'm like, "No." So then I was like, you know what? I better try it out and see what all the hype is about.
She's never turning back.
Yeah, I already knew that there was no turning back.
So at first, like, you know, when she got her lashes done, she was kind of nervous. She's like, "Mom, can you do like 12s on me? Like, do this, do that?" I was like, "You know what? Trust me, I will do them for you. Since it's your first time, we don't want you to be like butterflies, like, oh my god, you know."
Yeah.
And then I did hybrid on her. They're short ones. They're like from 10s to like 12s. Just a little bit of a wing. And she loves it.
Yes. Yeah, and that's like another thing is like, even though I've been doing this and like me as a lash artist, like it's still like growing, obviously. Yeah. When people come in for the first time and say, "Oh, this is my first time having lashes," the first thing I ask them first of all is, "Do you wear falsies?" Because usually when people wear falsies, then they kind of, and if they want something more dramatic, then it's like, okay, yeah, you know that
expectation.
Yeah, but some people come in showing me like 12 through 16, and they're like, "This is my first time, and I've never worn lashes," and I'm like, girl, I am not putting that on your face, because
it's gonna be a shock.
Yeah, it definitely a shock, because even me, like, it was a shock, even though they're literally only like 9, 10 to like 12, which for a lot of my clients is not long at all. I don't think I've actually ever done a full set on someone with only 10s. But on me, I was like, whoa, because I've never had them before. So trust your artist sometimes. Yes. Like, of course, like whatever the customer wants, we're gonna make them happy, you know. But also like, putting our 2 cents into it also helps them decide, you know. Also, depending on people's eye shape, like I tell people this all the time, because they come in and they ask for a certain style, and like I can do that exactly, but it just will not look exactly the same. Or like we have to tweak like the lengths we use. Like for example, like I have more open eyes, So she did not want to put 12s on my face, or I'd probably be touching my eyebrows and looking like this, which is not what we want. So, but then like this on me could look the same as someone with 12s, but they have like straighter eyes, not as round eyes, you know? So yeah, that'll be like a whole other video. I can like talk about, we can talk about this forever, about like the dynamics and like whatever goes into lashing, because it's not as easy as look at this picture.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's different. Like mine are like 12s, I think, right?
And yours are C, yeah.
Yeah, mine are 12s and they're C curls.
Yeah, like 10
they're
to 12 C.
like almost as curly as hers, but hers are more curlier and shorter. So,
so it's really interesting how that works. And it's the same thing with like facials, permanent makeup, anything else too.
Yes,
like,
definitely.
Yeah, so that was our little introduction, a little bit of a ramble on, but we just wanted the first episode to be kind of casual and like, you know, for like people to see our dynamic as like mother and daughter.
Yes.
And just to like, you know, kind of get to know us a little bit more and, you know, what we're doing. And we definitely, like we said, like probably 30 times already, we have a lot planned for this and for other things, so stay tuned. And if you already know us, and like you're in the area, we're based in Everett, Washington, by the way.
Silver Lake Plaza.
Yes, so we're definitely going to document everything.
Yes.
Like, just for memories and just like, you know, in like 5-10 years, we're going to look back at this exact video.
Oh my god.
And probably think we're super cringy. But it's okay, you know. You guys are here for our journey, and we hope you stick around. So it was great, you know.
Also, like, message us or text us.
Yeah, absolutely.
And see, like, hey, you guys, can you do this topic today? Or can you show us this and do that? And again, like she said, it's not just lashes. We're going to be doing permanent makeup and skincare. We're going to try to do a lot of educational videos.
Yes.
And I'm excited. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yes, we'll have everything linked down below, like social media, booking websites. And yeah, so we hope you enjoyed.
Yes. Oh, we also do classes too.
Yes, we also teach. So stay tuned for that, because we also have a lot planned up for that too. Just ideas pouring out. Yeah. So
love you guys.
Peace out.